According to Indian office records, Jinnah clarified the position of AIML regarding princely states. They were free to join India or Pakistan or remain independent, with no interference in their internal affairs. Hence, the policy of AIML was clear from the beginning, and the rulers of the princely states had the freedom to decide their future. A meeting was held on the 4th of August 1947 in Delhi to determine the stance of Mir Ahmed Yar Khan. Jinnah and Liaquat Ali represented Pakistan, while Kalat was represented by the PM, the constitutional advisor, and Khan himself. An agreement was reached and issued as a communique from the Viceroy's house in Delhi on the 11th of August 1947. Amongst other provisions, the most important one states that discussions will take place between Pakistan and Kalat in Karachi at an early date with a view to reaching a decision on defense, external affairs, and communication. Despite ambiguities in the agreement, Clause 1 accepted Kalat as an independent sovereign state, while Clause 5 focused on a federal setup, making Kalat almost part of Pakistan even before its formal announcement on the 14th of August 1947. The British government didn't recognize Kalat as an independent state, as revealed in a 1947 telegraph discouraging its acceptance. The telegraph cited risks to India and Pakistan's integrity and deemed the emergence of new weak international entities as undesirable. On August 11, 1947, the government of Kalat declared its independence, despite the British government's apprehensions. The fate of British Balochistan was decided through a referendum on June 29, 1947, where Shahi Jirga and Quetta municipality voted to join the Constituent Assembly of Pakistan. The Khan of Kalat played an ambiguous role in the fate of British Balochistan. While demanding leased areas to be given to Kalat, he convinced Baluch Nawabs and Sardars to vote in favor of Pakistan. Most of these Nawabs, including Nawab Akbar Khan Bugti, voted in favor of Pakistan. The involvement of the British government in the negotiations between Pakistan and Kalat in 1947 is evident from a secret memorandum by the Minister of State for Commonwealth Relations. The memo advised against recognizing Kalat as an independent state, citing the Khan's inability to undertake the responsibility of an international entity. Despite British opposition, negotiations continued between Pakistan and Kalat for an agreement on the latter's independence. The Khan of Kalat sent his Prime Minister to Karachi for the negotiations, but the British High Commissioner in Pakistan was informed and asked to guide Pakistan away from recognizing Kalat as a separate international entity. Pakistan was a new state with meager resources and constant security threats, which made it inevitable for the Founding Fathers to not take the British concerns into account. Therefore, Kalat was urged by both Jinnah and the British officials to accede to Pakistan unconditionally. The negotiations between Jinnah and Khan of Kalat saw a dead end, after which the Khan sought for parliamentary vote on accession. The politicians of Kalat State National Party were the allies of Indian Congress, and so they voted against accession. The key politicians who voted against accession were Malik Said Khan Dehwa, Gul Khan Nasir, Elijah Ghus Bucks Mengal, Ghus Bucks Bizenjo. Khan of Kalat did not ratify this vote and lobbied for accession to Pakistan by using his vote as leverage during negotiations with Quaid-e-Azam. Moreover, he wanted to maximize his political influence in the future political landscape of Pakistan. The delaying negotiating tactics by Khan of Kalat lasted till February 1948, which disappointed Quaid-e-Azam, and so he accepted the pending requests for accession by states of Karen, Lasbela, and Makran, thus isolating and landlocking Kalat in Balochistan. While the separatist elements blame Pakistan for bribing the Karen, Lasbela, and Makran regions, historical evidence tells otherwise. Researchers claim that historical enmity already existed between Kalat and the local rulers of Lasbela, Karan, and Makran. These rulers did not accept to become a part of Kalat at any point of history. For instance, during British rule, Lasbela and Karan were almost independent in their domestic matters. When the Khan of Kalat passed away, a jirga was held to nominate a new Khan. Out of the 29 tribal chiefs Sardars who participated, the Nawab of Karan signed the decision, but noted he was not a member of the Kalat Confederacy. Similarly, the Jam of Lasbela did not attend or sign the decision of the Jirga. In a letter to the political agent of Kalat, the Jam wrote that his state was not under the Khan Sahib of Kalat, nor did he have any concern with Kalat affairs, and thus had no right to give an opinion. Hence, the claim that Pakistan bribed other Bazluk states for a merger holds no ground, as these states were historically separate from Kalat and were autonomous in their decision-making. Besides Kalat's isolation, All India Radio aired a broadcast on the 27th of March 1948, which said that Kalat requested accession to India, which Nehru has rejected. This humiliated Khan of Kalat, so much so that he denied making such a request and hurriedly announced Kalat state's accession to Pakistan. Soon after the accession, a false narrative came from the Baloch nationalists that Ahmed Yar Khan signed the accession of Kalat under the pressure of the Pakistan army. While the fact that Khan was arrested is true, however, his arrest was made on October 6, 1958, after his opposition to the one-unit policy, and not in 1948. In fact, as opposed to the false narrative, Ahmed Yar Khan was honored with the title of Khan-e-Azam for the newly created tribal council of Balochistan, called Balochistan States Union, comprising states of Karan, Makran, Lasbela, and Kalat.